live. So everybody there, guys. Sorry for the delay. Juan is having problems with his Wi-Fi. He's trying. We are going to try for the next 3 4 minutes to see if we can try, because with his PC it was not working very well. He's changing for the his phone to try that. If don't works, we're going to try another day. It's not a problem. Just for everybody who don't know, this guy comes from Philippines. He's a fantastic rider, ECU rider, and in the Philippines, guys, they are so amazing riders. I just going to put something here because I think it's important for you guys to see it. So that is, I'm talking with him that everybody don't think that we are not, uh, but for you to see these guys, they are fantastic riders. Let's see here. So they are always. I was with lots of questions. I want to know how is the everything in Philippines, the way of riding, if it's problems with the police, how is the group rides and everything is. I think he can answer us very well about that, and that's why it was very important for him to come here and tell us a little more about Philippines. So just for everybody to know, uh, he has lots of videos out there. I'm going to leave all the links for everyone. If you see, he has his Facebook with lots of things. If you go to his Instagram, he has lots of videos too. And if you want to go there and subscribe, just you're going to see he has lots of updates. Look at how big is the groups, and they are very united, and that's why I think was important for him to come here for everybody to see and to listen. How is everything in Philippines? I have the pleasure to interview other riders here with A bikes, and I want to bring guys who ride A scooters. I hope that he can come. If that don't happen, good vibes. Yes, I just want to tell you guys that that can happen to everyone. If he goes to his TikTok, you're going to see he has a lot. He's very funny in his videos. I think if you have the chance, go there and you're going to love it. That's why if you're out there, if you cannot come, guys, we're going to arrange uh, other date for everybody's now there in a life. If you are from Philippines or if you are a rider, please contact me. I have the big pleasure to have you here in a live stream too. I'm very interesting to have guys from all over the world uh, to talk a little more about his experience with the PVs. And if you are out there, oh, last time I was with Mario here in an interview. Mario is living in in Dubai, but he's a fantastic rider too. So for everybody's out there, just for you to try to understand, let's see some photos before. I don't want to make this big, but for you to guys to see it a little more about how different PVs they have in Philippines. I'm from Philippines, and it's one is one of the best riders. Baby films, yes, oh, my friend. Uh, I know that. I'm very sorry that he cannot. He has so many problems now to come to the life. I hope that he comes, and if anyone wants to come to us here, I just going to. You just have to go to the Instagram, and you're going to see it no limits to ride electric, and there you can just go there. There is lots of things, and not just from us, is from everybody. This one is from me, but most of the things is from lots of riders. If you want to come, go there, write me, and I have the big pleasure to make an interview with you guys. Subscribe to all these channels. I'm going to leave the links if you want to subscribe to this channel. I'll be very happy. Shit happens, guys. That's why the video is like that. And I want to have lots of riders from around the world. And if you are one of them was interesting, just tell us. Okay, I think he's here again. Let's see if that works. I think he's going to work. Let's see.
Everybody's out there just for you to
You are seeing the live, my friend.
I don't think like this.
Yeah.
Already watching the live.
Yeah. So welcome, my friend.
Thank you for having me. Oh man, I'm not really sure what happened.
Yeah, I just start a live because you have to take what you have to take is now the feedback from the live what you are listening.
Oh, okay. All right, no problem.
I'm very sorry that you cannot.
Because it's making the feedback.
Yeah, it's really weird because before like yesterday, I already tried my connection. It's very stable. I'm not really sure what's happening right now with my laptop though.
You just have
Let me just.
to go to.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to take the live or we are listening. That is like a feedback.
Yeah. I already muted it. Yeah.
Perfect. So I just started because was lots of persons as coming friends from you, and I don't want the people to go away.
Yes.
That's why I start the live. So my friend, first of all, welcome.
Okay. Thank you.
First questions: how long do you ride, and what was the first electro device that you started?
Okay. I've been riding for at least almost 2 or 3 years now. The first electric vehicle that I rode was EKS or electric scooter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it started during the pandemic. Since we're not allowed to to go out or to use public transportation. So that's why I figured getting one electric scooter.
Mm-hmm.
And then along the way, I met some groups, in the electric community, gained a lot of friends, and then uh, that's where I found out about the EUC.
Okay.
Is Yeah. So what happened is that I really don't. I'm not really a fan of EUC before,
Like me.
because the only purpose why I bought my electric scooter is for transportation, you know. But since I met Mark from Unitron, became a friend. Um, so all of my scooter friends, uh, who rides electric scooter, tried uh, riding EUCs. So I was the only one who doesn't know how to ride one. So one day I just figured, what the heck? Let me try writing it. And then after that, um, what do you call it? When I went home after trying the EUC for the first time, it didn't make me sleep. I kept thinking and thinking how to ride this. It got me really interested. And then I started uh, watching YouTube videos. You know, uh, also started watching tutorials on how to write an EUC. And then on the second day, uh, I tried learning myself. Like
Mhm.
I tried doing from one point to another until, one point to the next point until I get used to writing it. And then now I can't stop writing my EUC.
So I'm going to make you like this. I have a question. I think is important. Unitron?
Unitron. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, Unitron is an EUC store. We sell electric unicycle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it started as EUC store.
Mm-hmm.
Um, this is owned by Mark Pedrogosa, one of my friends. He's the owner of Unitron. But the purpose of him opening this business, the EUC business, is not just for to earn money, but to uh, but to have an own a community of EUC riders here in the Philippines.
Okay. Oh, that is good. I'm going to make you this question, my friend. I know that in Philippines is one of the big groups that you have there is this small bikes. What's the name? I don't know the name of uh,
Uh, Fido.
Fido, and then the second one is e-scooters. How
E-scooters.
yeah? How is you, my friend, today with the AUC? Do you have lots of friends riding with you AUC, or how is that divided in Philippines? Is more AUCs, more e-scooters, is more the Fidos, or how that works? Because Philippines has lots of electro PVs.
Right. Well, actually, we have different groups. Depends on what PEVs
Mm-hmm.
you ride. Like there's a group for electric scooters, there's a group for feeder riders, and there's a group for EUC riders. But since we're all in under one electric community, so we have like a group page, Facebook where we can uh, meet up,
Mm-hmm.
ride together with different PEVs, and uh, yeah. So we sometimes they organize a group ride event,
Mm-hmm.
not just for single PEVs, like
Mm-hmm.
just for EUC or just for electric scooter. Um,
So I'm going to put the question like this before we continue with that. How is the situation for you guys in Philippines? Is free to ride? There is rules. What type of rules for the
okay,
PVs?
before it was free to ride, there's no really rules in riding PEVs. But since the community is growing, especially with electric scooters and e-bikes, the government figured to put a little bit of uh, street rules. Like you can't ride your PEVs without wearing helmets or protective gears, and you just need to use the bike lanes if you go
Hmm.
from place to another. But in regards to driver's license or registrations, it's not yet implemented. It's still on um, you know reading, or is still in process if the government will allow us to use our PEVs without having a driver's license or uh,
But
registration.
but they don't make no problems. The police or something like that is easy for you guys. Is
Yes.
not okay. That is good. That is the important thing, because stay like that. That because I live in lots of places. I live in Germany. In Germany, is illegal to ride. You cannot go on the streets, and it's very bad. So, but I see that you are guys like I'm going to put something. I like to show some things from you. If you go here, you can see. Let me change like this. If you see like this, my friend, you have
Yeah.
here one AUC and seven e-scooters.
E-scooters. Yeah.
You are a lone rider.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit on that group. Since I started riding electric scooters, so I gained a lot of friends who ride scooters as well. But when I shifted from scooter to riding an AUC, I still wanted to
Stay with your friends.
stay with the friends or meet new friends who rides a different you
Yeah.
know EVs, because it's not just if you ride an EUC, you just ride an EUC. Um, group ride with EUC riders, or you know, it's for me, it's all about fun.
Hmm.
How you enjoy uh, riding your electric vehicle, not just ride it with just one uh, particular wheel.
Hmm. Let me ask you. There is uh, I'm going to try to put it this way. In Philippines, there is lots of what is the areas there is more PVs, or in all Philippines there is a lot of PVs.
PVs. I would say Manila. There are
Manila.
lots of PVs in Manila.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
and
Okay. That,
second is Cebu. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Second, please.
Second is in Cebu.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
But Manila has the most PEV riders here.
so you guys in Philippines, first of all, if you guys don't know, the Philippine guys, they do it amazing jobs with all is PVs, lights, everything. It's like a DIY, custom made. No one has that. Is like something very special from you guys,
Yeah,
because
we love customizing our rides. We just it's I don't know. Maybe for some people they find it boring for just to ride their wheels as it is.
Mhm.
So some a lot of us brings out their creativeness is their wheels. Yeah.
And I think it's amazing, my friend. I see the Fidos, I see the e-scooters. I am amazed. I'm a big fan from Fido, and I want to have
Oh,
one Fido. I want to make one. And in Europe, there is not one part. I have to bring everything from you guys, and I made contact with the companies from Philippines to arrange that I can have one big machine of that.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I think you definitely try. You enjoy. I think you'll enjoy customizing your feeder when you get it. Like,
So
well,
first of all, I just want to say you have lots of friends, because the life is coming lots of persons to see you, my friend, and it's very nice to see that you have so many people coming to see you here live. I want to make a question. You ride today EUC. Do you
yeah.
have your e-scooter, or do you sell it?
I already sold it. Yeah.
that means now you are a big fanatic from AUC.
Oh, I am. I am such a big fan of EUC.
Oh, my friend.
When I started riding EUC, I forgot all about electric scooters.
I just
So
want to say, guys, I love the Philippine guys because they are amazing. If anyone don't know the groups from Philippines, I'm in lots of groups from Philippines, and they are very active, and all categories, not just in AUCs, in A scooters, in Fidos, and so many DIY customs. You can see everything, batteries, everything you need. They are very, very in. We are in this level. They are like this. I think it's good for you guys to come in these groups, and they can speak most of them in English. They don't have no problem. I know that in your country you can speak in Spanish too. Is right? Correct?
some of us, yeah.
Yes, but in English, most of them they can speak, and I think you're going to be amazed what these guys can do, and they are very advanced in PVs. We are starting now, and you guys are like in a big of the top. And if you are a big fan, like here in Germany, there is lots of fans now today of e-scooters. They love the styles what you guys made, the improvements what you guys made to all of your e-scooters, and I think it's beautiful you guys to come and know these fantastic groups from Philippines. That's why I would love to have more guys from Philippines. I think uh, you have lots to bring on the table for the PVs around the world, and to see what you can change. Not just buy a machine, maybe put this machine better to ride,
Right, right. Yes.
safety and everything. So, my friend, what is the top speed, or what you love about AUC, and how is the reaction when you ride with Fidos or with e-scooters today because you have a
Okay.
nice machine in your hand.
Right. Yeah. Well, personally, I like to ride fast. Speed is everything for me. That's why
No.
yeah, that's why I started riding when I started riding an electric scooter. I started with a single hub scooter, a single motor scooter. Then it only reached its
Yeah,
top
Luis.
speed for just 50 or 60 kilometers per hour. So for me, I think I wanted to go fast, so I upgraded my scooter. Now, when I shifted to EUC, man, I discovered there's a lot of things that you can, discover or skills that you can unlock by riding an EUC. So like carving, sitting, you know, riding with one leg, doing reverse jumping. You can do so much with just riding EUC. You never get bored. Now comes with my fastest personal top speed with my EUC. I would say I think it was 80, 83
Mhm.
kilometers per hour.
That is,
If I must. Yeah.
so, my friend. When you ride, do you use protections? What you use
Yes,
as protection?
yes. Actually, in Unitron, we promote uh,
Hmm.
safety gears. We actually promote riding safe. So uh, I use my elbow pads, knee pads, helmets, my wrist guards. If I'm not wearing a t-shirt, I use or I wear my riding jacket. Padded,
Hmm.
a padded jacket.
Okay. So I just going to show something for you guys to understand it because they make nice promotions. I think that is fantastic what they do. That is the AUC crew. First of all, he
Yeah.
has a big machine that is the Monster Pro. For everybody who don't know, that is one of the top machines with lots of power, and that is for me. Before was one of the machines I would like to have. I'm a rider today of AUC, and
Oh,
I'm understanding you. Yes, I have a Z10.
oh, great, great. That's nice.
I broke it. I broke it about 2 months ago because I'm a very heavy guy, and I was uphill and
Uh,
up the tree uh, because that was too high and start to. I listened to a noise. Pa pa
oh,
pa. The third noise, it shut down, and I fall. I was, but I'm amazed with the AUCs, and that's why I'm thinking about buying maybe the veteran Sherman with suspension because I like to go off road.
oh,
Maybe.
yes. That's nice. Nice on the knees. It's not hard on the
Yes.
knees.
Yeah, the guys here, because it's illegal for us, it's easy to go off road because you don't catch police. Is always the
Right.
big problem for all of us. That's why you don't see us so much in the roads. We are more
In the road.
hidden. So then we're going to go. I want to show some pictures, some videos from you, and you can explain it and you can talk it because uh, my friend, do you teach your friends how to ride? Is there any persons who are interesting to ride the AUCs? How do you see that now that you ride AUCs and you have friends who ride other PVs? How is the
Right.
reaction?
Yes, actually, I'm open in teaching my friends to write the EUC. Actually, if they ask how I write it, how how I learned, how do I learn to write an EUC? I always offer to teach them, like, yeah, you want to try it? And then there's just the one who's really scared to trying it. So they're like, nah, no, I'm too scared to try it. But some of them has the courage to try it, and then eventually, they find themselves buying an EUC.
So, guys, you see here what I find good about your country is my friend, you have all the style, all everything comes together and everybody rides together. You see three types of machines here
Right.
riding,
Yeah,
and that is not
those
the
are my
problem.
younger brothers.
uh, this one, who is this one? So let's go here. So first of all, my friend, I have all the links from you, and I like to know what is the better way to the people to see you, what you are doing every time. What is the best way they can contact you? What is the media that you use more? Because you have lots of media. You have
Oh yeah.
Facebook. Let's change it here. You have the Facebook, you have the Instagram. I have all the links, guys, there. Just go there and subscribe. This guy has a lot of things for you. Then you have Talk. Then you have the. I don't know if you use this one, but I have
I'm not
found
right now. I'm not really active on TikTok. I tried creating one, but it's really
my
hard for me
friend.
to
I always try to find you. And then you have the YouTube channel. So,
YouTube. Yeah,
guys, is enough things for you to enjoy it and to know a little more about him. I think you're not going to lose your time. You're going to love it because he's very active and he brings lots of good stuff, lots of types of riding, and I think is good for everyone. I know that you like the guys from America, the true two in one.
true to
Uh,
one. Yeah,
yeah, they are fantastic. They was here in an interview too. So
yeah.
then I have another question. Is like this, my friend. For you, you are a rider more streets, or you sometimes try off road?
I would say I'm more on a street rider than an off-road rider since uh, my wheel. I mean, I use a street tire, so it's not really good for off-roading, and also my EUC is uh, for me it's too heavy to do
Mhm.
off-road. So
Yeah,
so
perfect.
yeah.
But for me to try to understand, in all this time that you are riding, do you have any time accident or a problem with your machines? Or
Well, I only had one accident with my EUC. That was I think 2 years ago when I was still uh, new
learning?
to learning. Yeah. So, because I learned to ride the EUC for 4 days. I learned it was 3 days, and on the fourth day, I was riding on the street. Yeah. And then I was using an MCM5 uh, that time. So it's just a small wheel. So that's where I got my first crash. So I just turned into a corner. I didn't notice like a small pothole. So my wheel just wobbled, and then the next thing I know, I crashed. And then the next thing is I remember, what do you call this? This uh, police, the city
Mhm.
cops was waking me up on the street because because I blacked out when I crashed that night. So yeah,
So I'm just asking this because sometimes the people think that we are riding crazy stuff. I was seeing less about a week ago that
right.
came something about one wheels and that they are not safe, and I'm seeing that we are going in a wrong direction. So guys, there is a limit for everybody's out there. There is a limit for all the PVs, and there is warnings. If you use the warnings, there is like pips, and when they start one pip, two pips, three pips, you have to know what is the limit. When the board is more than low than 50%, you have to think the capacities is going to be lower. Don't go with the machine to the limit. So
Yes, that's actually what we always tell our new riders. To always respect the beep. Don't
mhm,
push your wheel too hard. Um, Always be attentive when riding on the street, especially on the streets.
mhm,
Don't play around if it's not safe. If there's lots of cars, behind you, just be safe
mhm.
always. Because I also got that question from one bike rider on a stoplight. He asked me like, "Isn't that dangerous?" Then what I told him is that, well, everything's dangerous. Even your motorcycle is dangerous. It's just how you ride it.
Hey, my friend,
You know,
we are. It's not the machine is dangerous. We are dangerous
we
because
are dangerous. Yes, exactly.
we always try to go to the limit. That's the problem for all of us. The machine is telling everything to us. Don't do more than this, and we
Right.
always try to go a little more.
Right.
That's the problem from all of us. And when we are together with other friends, that is worse because the friend is going to go a little more, and then you're going to go a little more, and that's way.
Exactly. No, that's where the hype is. If
Yeah.
you're right with the president, you have one friend who's a speed freak, and then once you that stoplight turns green, and then he just sent it over. Um, what happens is you tend to chase him, to
Mhm.
go fast as well, even if sometimes you're not really familiar with your wheel yet, so ends up you crashing or whatnot. It actually happens one time. One of my group mates, we had just a group ride, and then we came into the street, a wide, long street, and then we started ascending it, and then one of them, who's just a new rider in the EUC, tried to chase us, and then next thing he knows, his wheel just wobbled and he crashed. Luckily, yeah, luckily didn't get any, he didn't not get any fracture or what, just a just a torn jeans.
So, my friend, as always, it's always a pleasure to have riders like you. I think you are a fantastic rider. I'm going to ask you like this today that you ride a AUC. Uh, 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 is like this. What you prefer to ride? Like I see you have something to sit, but the way of riding for you is what you prefer. Sitting on the board or like this, like now riding and carving with your EUC and doing crazy stuff.
Well, I prefer standing than sitting, because I can do lots of things when I ride standing. Like, I can sway my arms, I can carve, I can I can dance on camera. You know,
I see. I see, my friend. I know you're. I'm going to ask you the other way. For you as a rider, how many miles do you make in a road?
in the
Like,
road, my
like in
longest
yeah,
my
because you have
longest
a big
ride.
machine, my friend. Because
Right.
your Monster Pro, do you have battery enough to ride?
Yes. So we normally do long rides with my group. So and then the longest ride that I did was 184 kilometers straight
Wow,
in one day.
wow, my friend. So I have a big machine here. I have a big machine with a big range. I can go to 100 kilometers. The maximal I did was around, I think, close to 100 kilometers, and I was broken, my friend. For you guys,
Broken,
100 feet.
broken like these broken, thighs
No,
aching.
I was broken, right? But okay, I did the close to 100 kilometers, but I was alone, nobody with me. I think when you are with friends, it's easy to make that.
It's
I
easy.
was yeah, because you talk with persons. I do it alone, and it was very hard, guys. Was very hard, and I'm a guy who rides every day, every day. I don't stop. But I'm going to try to make like this. For you as a rider, uh, I know that you use a big machine, but
Right.
in your experience, for new riders who wants to start now EUC riding, what you think is the better option as EUC to start it? Start it with a big machine, or there is some small machines that you recommend for the people to learn? Because I'm going to tell you, like me, when I start to ride AUC, you tell was 4 days. I was 2 weeks riding, trying, and
Yeah.
I was not finding no videos how to do it, and me and my doctor was trying, and I gave up.
Oh.
And then I was in an event from AUCs, and one man came to me and he said, "Why don't you try?" Because I broke my legs, and I was very upset, and I think I don't want no more the EUCs. And he said, maybe you do something wrong. And the guy teach me, and 50 minutes later, I was riding an EUC. And I think
Okay.
it's important for us to have the right direction. I think sometimes there's not enough information there for the new riders to learn how to ride. For me, it
Yes.
was very, yeah, please.
Yeah, I think it's really important for new riders to have uh, a partner who trains them. An experienced rider who who can teach them how to ride an AUC, not just them, learning by themselves. Because it's really hard, if you if they just get those tutorials from the internet, then just they copied it. Sometimes they're not doing it right. It ended up getting injuries or whatnot. And going back to your question, I think the best for me, uh, for beginners or for newbies who wants to try EUC, I think it's best for them to try a small wheel first. Because it's nimble. It's not that heavy, to maneuver. So it's for me, it's much easy to learn or to figure out how to ride it than riding a big wheel or jumping to a big wheel right away.
I have a friend for me. He started with the same machine like you, with the Monster Pro,
Monster Pro.
and he was with no background of AUC, my friend, and he don't know nothing. What is peeps? What
Mm.
is speed? What everything? And 1 week later, he has a big accident. That's why I
Oh,
ask this, because sometimes the people don't know what they are using,
right.
and that's why today we have big machines on the mark. We are seeing every day coming big machines with a big torque, with everything. And most of the people who are starting, I think they are not the people are selling, they are not giving the right information because they
Right.
want to sell. And I think when you have a big machine in your hand and you don't have experience, can turn dangerous, and it's going to
Yeah.
be dangerous for all of us because it's going to take our freedoms, because if it starts to have too much accidents, it's going
Right.
to be bad for all of us.
Right. I agree. So,
Don't you think that the groups like us, we are starting to do this in Europe? I don't know how you guys work. That's why I'm interested to do. Don't you think the groups has these responsibilities to try to teach the new future riders to don't do these mistakes?
I agree. Since uh, if you're in a group and then there's a new rider um, who joins your group, it's a group's responsibility to teach that person, uh, how to ride safely, it's step by step, how to ride his wheel, or how to uh, what do you call this? Damn, I forgot the word. Sorry. Um,
No, I understand what you mean. I understand, because we are talking about the protection and the what the groups have to do to the new riders. I'm going to ask you. I'm going to put a question here from a friend from you. I think is ask if he's a defensive rider. Are you a defensive rider?
uh,
Gauge master.
yeah, I can say
Before you
50-50.
answer,
I'll give you 50-50.
okay. If anyone has questions to Juan, please send it. We are going to try to answer your question. He's here. You are. That's why we make the live. So if you have any questions, just do it. You have the chance to ask him everything. There is another one. He's from Europe. I think maybe you know him. He's Ralph. He's from Netherlands, and he says off-road rocks. He's a crazy guy now. He has the S22 and he's jumping the sky with his.
I
And he's
think,
a
yeah,
fantastic.
I definitely think Off-Road really. I agree with him. I actually want to get another wheel,
Mhm.
like a smaller wheel, for jumping and for off-roading, because I can't use my Monster Pro for off-roading, for jumping. So I'm looking to buy
Do you see?
wheel.
Do you see this?
EUC. Yeah,
Do you see this girl, the AUC girl from USA? This
yeah,
small girl.
Nadia.
But
Nadia.
she's crazy, my friend.
She
She's
is.
the
She is.
best. I have made the interview with her, and she is a fantastic lady, and she rides like. I think now today she's one. I think she's maybe the best one doing stuff there, and she loves this
Yes,
sport.
she is. Actually, I watched that segment where you interviewed Nadia.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
was watching her because
Yeah.
I've been following her ever since, and you know that
She's
she's
fantastic.
Filipino too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Of course, that the interview have to be with his father because
right.
she is not. I cannot make it alone, but she's amazing. I follow her like I follow you, and I follow lots of guys. And I think is important. I always tell to this, and I'm going to tell it again. If somebody follows you in Instagram or YouTube, follow back, guys. Believe it. uh, you're going to help the content for everybody because he's going to have he sees that lots of people are interesting. Don't think just in yourself. Follow the people who follow you. That's the
Right.
way we're going to go, and you can see so crazy things and so fantastic things from each person you cannot imagine. I'm very proud to know today so many people, and these interviews bring me lots of fun, and it's a pleasure to meet you. I was very very upset that you don't come. I was thinking if you don't come we have to arrange another one. uh,
Yeah, me too. I'm really sorry about that. I didn't know
that
what happened with
that
my
that
internet.
can happen, my friend. That can
Yes.
happen. But the important thing, you are here, and what is your I'm going to put it the other way. How is the for EUC in Philippines? Is that so expensive like in Europe, or is the same price, or how that works in Philippines? Because
I
lots
would
of
s-
things comes from China, and uh, because
right.
AUC you cannot, yeah, AC you cannot you can, but you cannot do like the Fido you can
Right.
create it from
From
prep.
scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And AUC, most of them you have to be careful because it's a balance thing. You have to
Right.
be more how that works in your country.
Well, here in the Philippines, I would say EUC is one of the expensive wheels than Fidos or uh, electric scooters. Because, like, for electric scooters here in Manila or in the Philippines, you can get one for for just 16 or 20,000 pesos.
Yeah, again.
With EUC, I think the cheapest you could get for a brand new wheel before it was 45 or 49,000 pesos and up. So that's why there's a big uh, there's a big community of electric scooter riders here in the Philippines than EUC riders.
Yeah.
Is
But you see that the AUC is growing now, or do you see that is a thing is not not growing so fast, maybe because of the price?
well, it is growing now. The EUC, the community of EUCs is really
Uh-huh.
growing years ago because 2 years ago Unitron started with just two or three riders. Now we're
Hmm.
more than 50.
Yeah, that is the
Plus,
important thing. That is the
yeah,
bless
that's
for from you
yeah,
guys. You guys from Philippines, you make me crazy. You are like machines. I think I just know two countries who are so fanatic and so well done is USA and you guys. And I see lots of guys from Philippines. They are living in Dubai and they are
right.
doing the same thing. But that is not guys from Dubai. It's guys from Philippines. They are living there and they are doing lots of crazy stuff too. And I hope that
Yes,
here in Europe we can start to have more to work how you guys do it because is lots of things we have to improve and
right.
we need guys like you. So putting the question like this, what is the age of riders in your country with the PVs?
with different
What
PEVs.
is yes? What do you see more young people riding the PVs, more people, old people riding the PVs, or is like a mix? Like
Well,
here in Europe, you're going to see more than 30 years old riding like EUCs or A scooters or A bikes. Then if you go to one wheels, you're going to go to people more young. You
with
understand
what?
what I mean?
Yes, yes.
And for you guys, how that works as age?
Well,
How,
for PEV riders here in the Philippines, I guess young, most of the riders here are young adults, like 20, 21 and up. We don't
like
see, we
you,
don't, yeah,
you have two brothers. Do your brothers ride?
yes,
What
I
they
have two.
ride?
My
They ride scooters, or they can ride AUCs.
my youngest, the youngest brother rides an electric scooter.
Okay.
So the third one, the third brother rides a motorcycle.
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I see in the picture. Okay.
yeah, I encourage you to, no, go electric. You save money for gas. You know, you save gas money for that, and then he's like, no, I'm not really a fan. But but with my younger brother, at first he wanted to get a motorcycle, but I encouraged him to go electric,
Yeah.
since going to his office is such a hassle for him. Like he needs to pay for parking, he needs to pay for to have gas money to pay for gas for motorcycle,
Hmm.
and uh, public transportation here. Sometimes it's most of it or is expensive too. So for us uh, Filipinos, we're more on uh,
Older people.
yeah. So we like we're more on we're on on the saving side, with money,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
really a lot. So um,
I
if
have
there's a
here
cheaper
from.
way to
Do
do it,
you? Mhm.
yeah,
Do you know baby films? He
maybe.
ask you if you only one accident.
Yes, yes. Like just only one accident with a small wheel. That's with the MCM5. But that's well, one. No, no, sorry. Three accidents, three crashes. I had three crashes, but I consider for first crash, my first crash was the worst because it knocked me out for a couple of
Hmm.
minutes, and then so the cops woke me up from the street. I can't remember what happened until they show me the CCTV footage of my crash. And, yeah, I didn't post
I,
the picture though, so
I,
because
I just have a big accident that was about years ago with my one wheel. That was the first day I tried the one wheel. I didn't know what was a pushback, and every time I was trying to push, it was pushing me back. And I say, "Why this shit is pushing me back?" And I was trying to go faster. And I say, at one moment that, of course, shut me down, and
right.
I was like, I have accident, and I was with no helm, and
Mhm.
I was the people say I was for several seconds out, and
Oh,
that's why I say to everybody, if you have the chance, guys, every device, if it's
every
electric or not electric, guys, use your gears, use a nice helmet. There was yesterday I was seeing a video from a girl who has an accident in one wheel, and she hit with his face. So,
oh, is she
guys,
wearing full face
yes,
helmet?
she no, but no, no shelter. But she was in a beach that was with water. She was
Oh,
close to the water. That she don't damage the face, but that is just for you guys to know that we are riding a device that when you don't have like a scooter, you have a handbar. It's not a
handlebar.
problem. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that is not a problem. But don't forget one wheels, A skates, mountain boards, AUCs. What is going to happen automatically is your hands and your face
Your face,
and your breaths,
chest,
guys.
chest.
Yeah, put chest, put your protections, guys. I think you're going to everybody say I look like Robocop. Yes, don't matter, but you are safe, and tomorrow you're going
You're
to
safe.
ride again. Yeah, you're going to ride
Yes,
with us again.
that's why we always say invest more in your helmet than in your what you wear, and your shirt when you ride PEVs, because the helmet will save your life, man.
So my friend, as I just want to put, I know that you don't ride anymore a scooter, but you have lots of friends, and there is lots of fans here in Europe who loves the a scooter from you guys. What is the top machine of a scooters that you see, top speed of a scooters that you see in your country riding? Because I
Right
know
now,
there is.
right now, I would say it's the Nami Viper.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Right now, it's a trend. You know, it's the hype right now for Nami scooters
mm-hmm.
um, here in the Philippines, because it's fast. It's fast. It has a long range, and it's water resistant. So
So for everybody's out there, my friends, just see the videos and you're going to enjoy it. So for you, my friend, I don't want to make this video very big because I want people to come and see you. I want to say, first of all, thank you so much for coming. I just want to see the message from everybody. I don't want to leave no one. I want to ask you something, and I want to ask to everybody's here and for everybody's going to see the video later. If you are from Philippines, I'm very proud to have more Philippine riders here in this interview. I don't want to have, don't matter if somebody tells you, oh, nobody knows me. You are a rider. You are welcome to come here. This here don't make no money. That is just to bring riders and people who love this sport. If you want to come, contact me. There is the Instagram. You can put me there, or Facebook. Just contact me and say, Nelson, I would like to come here. Till January, I have everything reserved, but up January, I'm going to make a new one. If you are out there and you want to talk about scooters, how to DIY, customize, how to help the riders around the world to know if you have a shop and you can explain to the people how to they can buy to you, because lots of people in Europe like me, I want to make a Fito. Where can I buy the parts? If you know, contact. There's lots of friends like me who wants to know that. That is just going to be good for the community, and that's why this channel is made for the community. That's why is this here. Don't think that we are making money. That is friends for friends. Today I have a new friend. Tomorrow can be you. And maybe one day if I come to Philippines, and maybe I can ride with you guys.
yeah, sure, definitely. Let us know, and we'll write it.
Let me see what the guys has right here. Mac PV community. Let's go. And what's can you advise as being as big balls when starting riding AC?
Definitely, yeah. You need to have big goals, because if you don't have the courage to write it, then don't.
What you recommend, my friend, you as a rider, you that you try it in the beginning, you change for one type of is totally different to ride a scooter and a EUC. What you recommend for the guys who, I know lots of friends for me, they are skaters, and sometimes they try a EUC and they say, oh fuck it, I don't want it anymore. And
For the
what you say to them, because you try it for 4 days and 4 days later you are riding and today you love this and you don't want another thing. What you recommend for this guys? Sometimes they give up without giving a chance to learn the EUC.
I see. Well, I think what I could say about that is, if you want to try something, or if you you know um, if you want to try something that you're interested in, don't just quit. Because you're not, if you quit, then you don't you're not accomplishing what you want to do, right? So even if you're an ETS rider, a scooter, electric scooter rider, a longboard rider, or bike rider, it doesn't really matter. If you want to try new stuff, if you want to try um, to learn new wheels that gets you interested in, do it. You know,
Yeah.
learn. Then once you learn how to ride it, once you achieve that goal, then you decide that it's not for you. Then you stop. Go
Hmm.
back to what PEV or
Yeah.
wheels. Right. It's not a bad thing. It's for me it's fun to learn to ride new stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. I was about 2 months ago. I was in a one-wheel ride in Portugal of 5 days. I love to ride one wheel. It's not fast. It's the style of riding. And then I love to ride my AUC. I love it. And lots of people tell me, Nelson, you are a skate rider, and I say I love to ride my skateboard. But I can tell guys, for me, the future, it's very sad for me to say this. Some people don't like to when I say this. I'm a skateboard rider, but the AUC is the future. If the people don't like to listen to that, that is the truth. Because the
Right.
AUC, you can ride to the city, you can go everywhere. It's easy to take it. You don't have no problems to bring it to your office, to go shopping, to go in holidays. You just have to put in one place of the car. A skateboard,
Right.
I have to use my car completely. If I have a scooter, I see my friend now, he buys a scooter and his car is complete.
Right.
With the AUC, it's easy. Just boop, up,
Yeah,
finish.
you could put it anywhere. Actually, I use my EUC for work. Right now, I'm in
Yeah.
the office, and my
Uh-huh.
EUC is parked right
Yeah.
there outside
Yeah.
this room.
My friend,
It's
you
very
just have.
portable.
I just going to show you something. I hope that you can see.
Yeah,
I
I can.
hope that the computer. So, this is skateboards. So
Right.
look how much place I'm using. With the AUC, I can put just just AUC in one small place, and
Plus,
I can put 10 AUCs together. So that
exactly.
is the big difference. And I have here, I don't know how many machines, and uh, uh, but if you are out there, guys, just enjoy it. Try it. Try is not a problem. If you don't
Yeah.
like it, like he said, okay, go back. But maybe someday you have your friend and you want to try it again. You know how to ride it, and you can
Right.
have
Exactly.
fun. I just want to
Exactly.
make it. There is a question here. If you give a chance to ride with, which one will you be? Monocat.
I would say I'll go with Chameleon Kelly. It's called. No, no,
That
she's
monocat today, I think she is not doing any videos anymore.
right. Yeah, she's not. And but Kelly, I've been following Kelly ever since I started EUC. I was able. I was able
You know that?
to.
Do you know monocat is from Germany? Huh?
Yeah,
She's
I saw something.
she was together with. I have the luck to ride with her, and she is fast. She
Oh,
was
yeah,
with the wrong way together, but
yeah,
they are not anymore. But she's but I think she's YouTube channel is closed. I
it's
think
close. Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
closed, but she don't do nothing else at the moment that she stopped. But why do you prefer one from the other?
Yeah, exactly. But they asked questions, so I would like to ride with Kelly. She's really a skilled rider. She's really skilled and talented writer. So
So there is
it will
the
be a privilege to ride with her. Yeah.
if there is another a guy who make he right here, the AC rider. He said that if there is a new rider, we ask to the rider if us to Intermur and to get.
Intramuros, Intramuros. Yeah,
What is Intramuros? Is a one Spanish word or not?
yes. Intramuros is
It's
a
like
place here
Portuguese.
in Manila. No, yeah, it's a place here in Manila because we were colonized by Spanish, so
Uh-huh.
by Spaniards before. So there's one city here in Manila that's called Intramuros. So
Yeah,
if you search, if you Google what Intramuros is, you'll see uh, an old uh, structures, like during the
yeah, I'm
World
going to try.
War.
I'm going to try to put it here very fast. I think is the best way. Uh, is in Manila?
It's in Manila. Yes, Intramuros.
Yeah,
Intramuros.
yeah, yeah. I have shown here. Let's show to the people, then everybody can knows, and that way is not a big question. So there we are. Let me take this out. That is hotel. Intermuros is this here.
Yes, that's the one. So I think that's why they call new riders warriors if they survive that because it's a bumpy road, lots of
So that
people,
that that is not
traffic.
easy, my friend. I was thinking they're going to put something very easy for all of us. My friend, if I survive that, then it's not going to be a problem.
Yes. You know what? I even took no lunch mines there when he came here to visit Philippines.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
No lunch money. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was looking for a ride. So I messaged him to that we can if he wants to ride and we ride. Then I took him. I took him to Intramuros as well.
So everybody who come here to Germany or to Europe, my friend, if you are from there, I'm very pleased to tell you we always have a ride for you, because I know it's difficult for you to fly with your PVs. Don't worry, contact us, all of you guys who are out there, and we have the most pleasure to welcome you here for a nice ride, take care of you, and you're going to be fine. Don't worry, we're going to do the best of the best to take care of you. uh,
Right.
Manila, for new riders to go there, is a big city for you to ride, to have fun riding your PV.
Yes, it's actually a big city to ride. It's fun riding here in Manila. That's what I can tell you. Because it's just not that, it's not just the streets or empty streets. The streets is more like an obstacle. Because, there are lots of cars, people. You don't just ride your AEVs or your scooters just straight, just a straight line. You ride it like an obstacle course because there's traffic
that, that,
everywhere. So you go left
that
and right.
that means when you come out from Philippines, you are a professional rider. You don't have no
Yeah,
problems to
exactly.
ride in other place. It's like you are. If you stand up to the Battle of Manila, then guys, you can ride everywhere. Then you have the license to ride everywhere. It's like the guys from New York.
Exactly.
New York is worse than in
Yeah,
New York.
it's worse than New York. I can tell you, it's worse than New York. The traffic here is, man. It's worse.
And you just
It's worse than New York.
and you said you have just three accidents. Then you are a very good guy for us to road with you. I think that is
Yes,
easy.
three accidents. Because after those three accidents, I started respecting the beep. Because
Do you think because of these
those three
three,
accidents, those three accidents, yeah,
from these three accidents, that change you a lot?
it did. It did. Especially the first accident, where it knocked me out. It really changed me a lot. After that accident, um, it took me like a week before I you know, can ride the EUC, my EUC again. Have the courage to ride it. And then whenever I hear a beep, it, before it really freaks me out because I used to ride a small wheel before. I used to ride my first wheel is an MCM5, so it's just a 14-inch wheel. It's very nimble. It's not as stable as the Monster Pro. So after those three accidents, my third accident was a cutoff. So uh, so I just after during my it happened during my lunch break. Uh, my lunch break
Oh,
at work. It was 4 o'clock in the morning. That's where I normally ride because I work from home before. So whenever I have this 1 hour break, I go outside. It's at around 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I practice every night. Every night I
yeah.
practice. I practice my carving. I practice speed runs. But I was using an MCM5 before. Then I was
Yeah.
thinking when I was using my MCM5, um, my mentality, I was thinking that I'm using like an EXN or a bigger wheel. And then one time after I crossed this intersection, there's a jeepney on my right side. There's a jeep on the right side, and then a motorcycle on the left side. So I was caught in the middle. So I didn't know what to do. If I stop, if stop or slow down, I'll hit the jeep on the left side. And if I accelerate or if I continue riding, I might hit the motorcycle. So what I did is just I accelerate, I push the wheel until I didn't notice that it beeps. I it
Uh,
cut out. But then
it cut out. Yeah.
what's funny about this is that since it was my third crash, after that cutout, the first reaction that I did is that I hit I hit the the floor, the street, and I was like, "Damn! I crashed again." And then I stand up, and then I just stand up, and then I look for my wheel, and then rest of it, and then just ride back home because I'll be late. I'll be it's just a lunch break, so I need to go back. I need to go back before my break ends. So yeah, that's the funny part from
Your friend is here is asking you for you to explain, uh, unless you buy from a Nitron, the discounts, how that works. Yeah, it's easy, my friend. I think it's
yeah.
good.
Yes,
I
yes.
think it's good. It's good
Actually,
information.
yes, it is actually. To answer that question, yes, EUCs are expensive here in the Philippines, but uh, with us in Neurotron, we offer discounts to customers or new riders.
Hmm.
If you want to get your first wheel, go to us. Just talk to us. We'll give you a good price. And then before we give you your wheel, we'll teach you first how to ride it. We have a demo unit in the shop, so you can try it first. You can crash it either whenever you want to, so that you don't need to crash your wheel. So we teach you first.
Don't tell that, my friend, or everybody's going to
Yes.
crash it. The company is going to lose money.
So yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm coming for a test drive. I'm going to destroy it. Okay, thank you. Oh, everybody can come. We can destroy everything.
Yeah.
No, that is not a good marking.
Right, right, right. But yeah, we teach new writers. We teach people who want to learn how to write an EUC, even if they don't want to buy a wheel from us. They just want to
Mhm.
learn. We encourage them to go to the shop, to go to the store, and we teach them for free.
Yeah,
If
that's
they want
good,
to
my friend.
experience, how to write it, we teach them. We teach them
Mhm.
um, first how to write. Then next we teach them how to be safe. You know, we 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 teach them what right equipment or right gears to wear for them to be
Mhm.
safe if they ride an EUC. So it's not for us in Unitron. It's not about riding, carving, doing long rides, showing off, or doing exhibitions. Um, we promote we promote mostly on safety. You know,
Mhm.
gears and everything. If you
This is
if you
very
see
important,
us
my friend.
It is very important. Now, if you see us, if you see us on our content or videos doing carvings, you know,
Hmm.
uh, going going through traffic and everything that looks like looks dangerous, um, it's it's because we know how to write it. Like we're already one with our wheel. We
Yeah, of
understand
course.
how we write it. We're experienced writers. We don't do it every day. We don't, we're not.
Yeah, you tell every night you go ride to train.
Yes, yes.
That is
No,
important, my friend. That is very important to
yes,
train.
it is. It is.
Because I see lots of people who ride just in a weekend or one time in a month. Of course, you cannot ride with the experienced riders. Is I always tell to the guys who goes with us in riding together. Like me, I'm not a very fast guy. I always stay in the back because I don't want to be in the front to make a mistake turning right or left and comes the fastest guys and I create the accident. I see lots of these mistakes that people who are not so fast, they want to go in the front because they want to do a video or something like that, and they just make problems. And that's why better for the guys, if you are a guy who don't have lots of experience, go to the back. That is the
Right,
best thing. You're
right,
not going to mess with no one. You're going to do it in your time. Don't try to go fast. Just enjoy it. Everybody's going to wait for you. That is the
right.
way. That's what I
Exactly.
ask if it wants. I just want to answer. I just want to answer something, guys. Thank you. I'm reading all the message. Don't think I'm not reading. Thank you. So, guys, everybody's telling for me to come to Philippines if I have a chance. Believe it, guys. I want to try in these 2 years. I was going to make a big tour in around the world. I was no chance because of the COVID. When next year is everything okay, I want to go to USA. I want to go to Australia and Philippines and maybe Dubai. But Dubai is very expensive. Uh, ow, 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 ow. So then I ask him what is your thanks on AV's EUC drama. Guys, I don't mix with this. That is companies. I know Chris Adam from Wrong Way. I know there is things I don't like. I don't want to talk about companies. And
Yeah.
the other thing, Nitron. We are not winning no money. We are just giving our opinion. If you live in Philippines, there is a company there who can help you guys. It can give you the chance to try it. But don't think that is propaganda. That is free propaganda. We are not winning nothing with that. That is just for you riders to know there is another shop that you can maybe buy it or try it. We never know.
Right.
It's always better
Yeah.
because sometimes the people, if you don't do like this, the people think we are making a here propaganda. No. So we are coming to the end. 1 hour and 1 hour now because we lose about 10 minutes. First of all, my
Yes.
friend, I want to say thank you so much for coming. Don't stop doing what you are doing. You are a fantastic writer. I love to see your videos. I love to see your content. Guys, for everybody's out there or is going to come now, or I'm going to leave all his links. Go there, subscribe to his channel. If you're going to Philippines, contact this guys or the guys there. I think you're going to be amazed. Is a fantastic
Yes.
country with amazing persons, and you're going to go to the right place to have fun. And if you want to ride your PV, go and see these guys and have so much fun. Like always,
Yeah.
my friend, I leave you with the
Yes. Oh,
last
by the way,
words. Yeah,
let me cut you
yeah.
over
I'm going
because
to
my
leave you.
phone is about to die.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm going to leave for you. Oh, telephone is died. I think his telephone dies. No, man. Oh, fuck. So I think his telephone is dead. Uh, I'm going to put, then he's going to send a message and I'm going to include in this video. Uh, for everybody is out there, if you are hope to go to Germany. If you can come to Germany, my friend, you can come. I will welcome you in my house. For everybody's out there, Manila traffic is the second only only India. Okay, that is a good question. I would like to have a guy from India here. If anyone knows a guy from India is riding AUCs or riding a PV, send me his contact. That is a country I would like to have. Is from Africa and from India. If you anyone knows, tell me. Uh, Juan, don't worry, my friend. I would make the end of the video. If you can come with a computer, try it. I'm going to stay just 2 or 3 minutes. If not, then I'm going to make the update of your last saying goodbye for everyone in the interview. So, first of all, I just want to say from my side, I would like to have his side. Thank you so much. I see that he has lots of friends. A lot of people came to the interview. That's what we call community. People who come and see his friends speaking, and always having like him a fantastic rider, and you see always smiling, always happy. That's what we need in our communities. If it's a PV, what community you are. Really enjoy to watch your live stream. Live stream. That is not my live stream. That is your live stream. That is the live stream from riders. If you want to come someday, my friend, just join and come. And Mark or anyone, contact me. I will be very pleased to have you here. Don't forget, this channel is made for riders, from riders, and to the riders. That is not just me. That is just other guys here who makes together with me. There is the lady. There is going to be another lady making interviews. If you can send me something from Philippines for me to put here on the back, send me. I will be very pleased to have something from Philippines. And if you have riders from Philippines who wants to come here, please come. I will be pleased to have you here. Okay, guys, I'm just going to give you just 1 minute more. I'm just going to show you a little more from all he's doing for you guys to see it, how what he's doing, where he's riding, and for everybody who don't see it, how beautiful is this country. If you have the chance to go there and to see out the lady of the great Peric. So, guys, if you have the chance, this video is okay. We cannot show this to the kids. Imagine if everybody starting to do this. So, let me see what he's asking. How is your Yeah, my friend, that is a big question. Uh, let me just change here. So, oh, what are you doing? So, for you guys to see it, he has a fantastic. Let me just change here. And for everybody, I think he is not going to have the chance to come back. I want to say just for you guys, I'm going to leave all the links from him. There is his Facebook, lots of photos, lots of videos. If you see it, everything is here. You are seeing the photos. You have the rails here. You have lots of things. You can see it. He's always riding, always having fun, protections, everything. Then you have his TikTok too. So there is a lot of let me see. This is his private. Okay, that is not his Twitter is not using so much, and then he has his Facebook. Go there, subscribe, guys, have fun, and I hope that everybody stays safe. Ride safe for Nitron. Hey, my friend, if Nitron wants to come one day here and talk about that, we are welcome to have him here. If you have a fun ride with us, not with zombies. Yeah, my friend, always, my friend. So thank you so much. See you next time. Oh, I just want to show you who is the one is going to come. Let me see who is going to come next interview. Oh, that is this guy is from Detroit. This is a Detroit as a big guys. I just want to say, my friends, there has a big history of AC riders, and I think you have to see this samurai AUC rider. He is crazy, and he's riding the veteran Sherman, and they are crazy. They are with the gladiators together, and I think it's going to be a fantastic interview too. If you just see, we go from one side of the world to the other side of the world. Just come and see it and have a good time, guys. Thank you so much. Enjoy it. Have a good day, a good night, wherever you are. In Philippines, is good night. For us here in Europe, is good afternoon. And I see you in the next interview. If you want, you just have to go to my channels. Is everything free? And just give a like, subscribe, leave your questions. If you have friends to come to the lives, send me, and we'll try to find a way to bring everyone. Okay, have a good day, a good night, and I see you